My name is Happiness Okoli, and of course, we are here for the Student Planet show. Beside me are wonderful, amazing individuals that are going to be representing the teenagers in the world, actually the high school students. So I'm going to allow them to do introductions. Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Olabanji Enola.
All right, please make sure you're looking at the camera when you tell us your name. What's your name?
My name is Olabanji Esther.
All right, that's Esther. We call them any Esther, actually. This is
My name is Olivia Ayomide.
Ayomide. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Yes.
You will eat. All right, so without wasting time, we are going straight into today's show. But before we go into the show, let's listen to this song by Kirk Franklin, My World Needs You.
Show me your face. Fill up this space.
Okay, that was My World Needs You by Kirk Franklin. Today we are going into a very important topic. But the way we do it for today's show is, of course, we allow these guys represent the high school people we have. They know what is going on in their schools, among their friends. They are also teenagers. Let's have discussions on life, faith, fun, dating, high school life. So who's going first? Adela is going first. Okay.
Hey, sir. You said dating in high school is not
Okay.
like having a boyfriend and going to parties, like joining some all this social media
Very true.
stuff like that.
Very true.
Okay, oh, we should not do it then. What are we not going to do? Everything is going to be boring.
Esther, do you believe that is going to be going to be boring? Have you been in that situation before? Probably. What do you think about what Adela is saying?
Yes, actually. I was going to ask that question.
We are going to ask that question. Ayomide, do you think so? So if people are asking that, okay, if they are saying no dating, no this, what should we be doing? The truth of the matter is, you see, what you see growing up is what you are likely going to do. And then sometimes when something new is introduced, they're going to be asking questions like, this is all we know to do. So we have high school people who tell you, if I'm not dating, then what am I doing? Like boyfriend, ginger's life. Like, now the boy you think about, Abby.
Yeah.
This is where they have best friends a lot. All right, so but the truth of the matter is there are many things you should be doing with your life. So I'm going to ask you this question. The question you should ask firstly, like personally, I believe God created relationship. God instituted marriage itself, like marriage, but even at the primary level, you cannot marry someone you don't know. So God instituted relationship, but the truth of the matter is there are some things you must have. There are some things you must know before you consider going into a relationship. 5 questions a Christian teenager or a young teenager should ask before you consider going into a relationship. Number 1 is, who am I? You need to find an answer to that question. Number 2 is, where am I from? Number 3 is, what do I have? Number 4 is, where am I going? Why am I here? Yes, that's very powerful question. Like, with what I have and where I'm coming from, why was I sent here? So as a Christian teenager, if you can answer those 5 questions, trust me, you are good to go.
People say that night parties are actually not good. Like that. But what if it is a Christian night parties? Like, it's not as if it's going to be like all this like vigil stuff like that, but it's like all this partying, but then it is Christian.
The matter is, is it a party organized by mature people or still high school, right? You will still need to be monitored. Do you understand? You still need to be monitored. You will ask your question, but why do you need to be monitored? Because you may go there with a very sincere heart. Everybody's heart is not like your own. We may have somebody else that came from another family. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have different boys coming. Do you know we have stubborn boys? They can go to church for you. If it is church, they'll be in the choir wear big time. But you don't know what they do Monday to Friday. So you are organizing a party with a clean heart, but the different teenagers are coming from different backgrounds. So there must be adult setting. Like, those things, those people that will keep those guys in check. Do you understand? So Christian party is good, but must it be night party? It's another question, because in the night our emotions heightens. You understand?
My question is that, like, as an high school girl, a boy, you are done with SS3 after your graduation, and there's like after party. That's like the class organized like after party. Like, this is the last time. Like, we might meeting, yes, each other. So let's spend time. And like, not like spend time, but okay, we should go out. As a teenager that is with God, a relationship with God, can he or she attend that? Yes.
I've worked in schools before, so I know what you mean by after party. There's nothing like, check every after party you have seen. It means 2 things. It's after VS. there's the general VS that the school has organized. Sure, you did not see yourself and spend time in the VS. Some teenagers will now say, no, we want after party. You now start hearing swimming pool. Talk to me now. That's it. Most times they will now look for a very resort area, maybe like an hotel that has a playground, like a garden. Then people can come. Then there will be the. Let me tell you, when the devil wants to get you, he will take you far from eyes that can watch you. It still boils down to you must have after party in a context is good, but you must still have adults supervising it. Why? Because of your heart. Now, when you have after party, boys want to enjoy themselves. So most times there's no rule as to how we should dress. Do you notice every after party? There's always no rule. They don't say this is the clothes you must wear or not. So you see girls intentionally, girls wear skimpy clothes intentionally. Then the swimming pool part, where we know swimming trunks will expose your body. For God's sake, but boys love it. Then all of you dive into water.
But
Okay, what do you want to
but
say?
like, okay, as a teenager girl that is following
Teenage girl,
Christ,
okay.
that is following Christ,
Okay.
like you're not helping them to do all those type of things. Like you just want to be there as back now after party now, so you not feel lonely.
Okay. You know the truth
The
truth is, thank God you said as a teenage girl that is a Christian. The truth of the matter is, do you know that what you see matters? Are you aware that it's not every time you want to sing? It's just that because you have seen something. So the memory is not leaving you. It can haunt you later. So you have said you will not do. Have you read Psalm 1 verse 1? Blessed is the man that worketh not in the what you will not eat. Dr. Miles Burrow said, if you know you will not eat, don't see. If you see, you will want. If you want, you will take. If you take, you will eat. If you eat, you will die. What will pay you is don't go there. Because it is in that place where you are seeing a girl and a boy dating. And then they decide that, oh, it's the last time we are seen as my girlfriend. Let's enter swimming pool. Something will be happening to your own heart. That loneliness you will not be feeling. You start feeling it. So it is better to just get away from that distraction totally. Like get yourself away. Don't go. And so no laws, no rule. The Bible says a man that cannot rule his spirit is like a city without a wall. Ayomide, do you have a question? Okay.
Okay, so my question is that, like now, as a girl, you love being around boys. Like, what can you do? Like, you love being around boys. Like, what can you do about it? Is it good or bad?
The thing is, I don't know the girl in question, but I'm not sure it is you. But if it is you, there are some questions you ask people like that. Why do you love boys around you? There has to be, it is from the heart. There has to be something like an object you always like when boys are around. Is it like, now, it doesn't make sense as a girl to not like girls around you. Because what we call friendship, the art of friendship is like the bridge of friendship is your heart, what you guys talk about. For example, you cannot gather boys. What do you want to be talking about aside from normal things? Girls like talk. You talk about your things, girl stuff. But boys, when they come around, man, they want to talk about some things that you may not want to hear. You understand? So your being around is a nuisance to them. They may not say it. They may like you being around probably because they want to take advantage of you. But the truth of the matter is, as a girl, if you start feeling like it's only boys who want to be around, you need to be sincere with yourself. Like, why? Am I getting romantic? Do you understand what I'm saying? We will find answers from there. So what you can do is firstly sit down, count the cost. Like, what's happening to me? Why do I like being around boys? Why not girls? You understand? Am I begging for affection? Let me tell you the truth. The truth of the matter is, I found out that most girls that like being around boys, most of them is either daddy was not there for them. You know what, these days we do a show called Fatherlessness. Some people, okay, I want to say this now cautiously, we have teenagers that have fathers that are alive, but daddy's not there like he's there. And we have people that daddy works and work takes him away. And we have people that for some reason like me, my daddy died. You understand? So if you're a girl like that, you grew up without a father figure, you are likely going to be missing that male gender because you are used to your mom. You don't have any senior or junior that is a boy. You understand? So it's a natural affection for girls like that. But you need to be careful.